And we back on the, what's this, 8?
7?
Is it? 7. We back on number 7, dog.
It's the 6th one.
No, it's not. You're way off. But anyway, we're back. 7th, 8th, 6th, don't matter. We here. Greatness pool. You don't see niggas with me, feel me? We add a new part to this shit. The intro, feel me? I got the gang with me, so.
Yo.
Feel me?
Rich Smoke, what's up? Tajon Branch on all Instagrams. All social media is my fault.
I'm dead. Nigga said, oh, Instagram.
Yeah, that was.
And the next person is. Oh, homie Quan.
Oh shit.
Me?
He's back.
Well, homie Quan back. Haven't been here in a minute. Follow me Insta. Ray_Hall.
And the last man to come through. Say the best for last.
I can't even do my intro, man. I'm nervous.
Nigga, walk your ass in the camera, bro. Okay, nigga, what the fuck? Who are you?
It's Nick Bando.
This nigga has been
I could
talking.
never get my name.
Nigga is
Oh my
crazy,
God.
bro.
Y'all want to see the seats?
I don't
I know this ain't
know.
gonna
I
go.
don't like when niggas put the
Originally
spot on
playing
me.
the sit.
Nigga, what you mean the spot? You
That was
gotta...
got no idea.
Niggas is acting scary now. Alright, so anyways. I just want to take a little time out. Somebody around our town passed away. I don't care what happened or anything around it. 18 years old is too young, so just want to take a little moment of silence real quick. Alright. We back to the bullshit though.
Yeah, let's talk about some shit we're not supposed to be talking about.
What's happening?
I mean, for real. We're not supposed to be talking about shit anyway.
Ooh. What's the hot one, boy?
Do we want to go right into it, or do we just want to do we want to start off into do we want to how do we want to go into this?
Don't do it, right?
All right, no, let's get it off. Let's get it off. Nah, matter of fact, let's get it off.
You want to announce it?
You want?
Yeah, we can start. First topic is eating ass. We can talk about eating ass.
What about it?
Okay, ready?
Do
Wait. 1, 2, 3. Raise your hand if you eat ass.
I have.
Don't even know what it tastes like.
My fault.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. My next question was, do you or would you guys consider it?
Never. Nah. Okay, I won't say never. But like, I gotta be married. I gotta be a couple years married. I gotta know how she cleaned her asshole. I gotta know when she cleaned her asshole. And I gotta know where she cleaned her asshole. So if it come around though, like the booty hole, the 3 questions, it come all the way around and get clean all in there. So I know everything.
Of course.
And then I might do it. Fuck out of here.
I'm Gucci. What happened? You not eating no stink box?
No, what?
That's
Can
really
we-
not valid. Bro.
Okay, we
question.
making it
What else does anybody else have
a
to say?
bad thing.
Nah.
Can we?
Let's
Okay,
make it-
you
let's
gotta
make a
explain.
debate on it.
Explain though. What is the?
All right, so I see exactly what you're like.
Sorry.
Exactly, especially your point too.
So now that you're an officer of this shit, right?
You're Supreme General in the whole region.
Now I can give niggas advice. Talk to about.
No,
now that you're the
go.
officer, right?
bro.
How do you do that thing that you're talking about?
All right, so the first time I even tried to, clearly you make sure of the whole thing. Like, honestly, another thing before I even get into it, that's not something you just pull out. Like you just don't pull that
You
out.
saying you don't
That's
pull out
crazy.
either, bro?
Bro, listen.
Damn, this nigga is disgusting.
Ruthless. Nigga was ruthless.
Nah, that's not
No,
disgusting.
we wasn't agreeing with I should.
Yo.
I thought you was agreeing with me.
Nah, what would you say?
Yo, nigga tried to like
Niggas,
look
I'm
at me like,
alone on
yeah,
that
bro,
one, so y'all pull
yeah,
out?
no.
Y'all pull out?
Yeah.
Y'all don't have no fun.
What do you mean?
Okay,
I'm also not trying to have no children.
I get that, but that's why you have to have a partner that you're consistent with, where you know that's not the problem.
Why don't? What if she don't want to take the birthday?
All right, I get that. Well, then find somebody else. But I mean,
You should find somebody
Yeah,
else.
it's filthy.
Damn.
that's just your
That's
own. Like,
how-
everybody has to have their own
that's
perception.
how
of
Yo,
it.
you got the
Savage-
first
Bro, my
lettuce
thinking
color
is different.
silky I ever seen.
What'd you say?
You got the first lettuce color silky.
Lettuce colored
Said
silky.
lettuce.
That shit goes crazy.
Lettuce.
Oh wait. We skipped back. Explain the whole dog. You're not getting out of this one.
Yeah, no,
Explain
I'm not
the
trying to. I
whole,
was just
dog.
also trying to get into. But like, that's all. It's not something that you just pull out like.
Okay.
Like I don't know. Like, y'all know like everybody. Nobody got talked about, but everybody got that one special move that they'll pull out. You don't do it not every single time, but.
That's your
But when
standard
you go,
move.
no, but I'm
That's
saying,
the
no, but what I'm saying
That's
is,
your ultimate
no,
attack.
but what I'm saying is, nah,
That's the finisher.
No, what I'm trying to
fatality just.
nah, what I want to explain
He
is like,
said, "Hey, yo, word."
me, like, I'll go like the extra mile to make sure like I'm like pleasuring the absolute fuck out of my partner the most.
Okay.
So like that is also like something that's at like a completely different time. Like you also make sure like your partner's cool and doing shit like that, bro. Like, come on,
Okay.
because a lot of niggas will also niggas be going crazy. Like, there's common sense behind things that you do, but you just don't
Listen,
do it.
You
Just
said the
do it.
pleasuring part. And you being a
You
heterosexual
make
male,
sure.
if she felt pleasure in doing shit out of your range, then what are you gonna do about that?
Well, it's not. It's about me pleasuring, bro. I don't get pleasure off that. I don't get no fucking pleasure off. Like what?
How
It's
you
about-
know?
I'm saying that it's not
No,
about
you
me.
said you was pleasuring her.
Yeah.
So if she wanted to do some shit that felt like it was pleasuring her, and it was, all I'm saying is, all right, the baseline is boundary.
No, I get what you're
Obviously,
saying,
it's different
but-
for everybody.
I
Feel
mean,
me? If you feel
yeah,
but
pussy
if you,
cool and all, but like I don't really get pleasure off eating pussy. Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
you
she
get
was just not
crazy
gonna
when
do
you go the extra mile. You
Yeah.
get crazy.
when you hit the comment, ah!
Like I'm trying to like. It's also hard to explain. It's mad hard to explain. Man. Listen, I understand. Everybody's
different,
entitled to their opinion, man.
No, that's facts. I just don't like how niggas try to say the grown aspect of it. Like
Nah,
that.
even when like bro, listen, even when I was younger, like before, like when like a lot of niggas, bro, before
I
I
feel like that would be
even
the
before I
worst
even
to
thought
get.
about that shit. Listen, like before I even thought about that shit, I was like, that has nothing about being grown. That just has to do with where the fuck like your interests diverge differently with other people in a sexual aspect.
So
Like,
you're interested in eating ass?
bro, I don't mind if it's clean, and I know the person that I'm with is clean, and I know it's 100% clean. I don't.
Okay,
mind
can I
if it's
ask
my
one
partner.
question?
I want my partner to be
Are you
pleasure.
interested in eating ass?
Can I
They,
ask
like,
you?
Interested is like maybe you look
They
it
be,
up
like,
and you research
asking
it.
you to do it though. Like they ask you, or you just be like,
The first time ever, I was
or
asked.
you just
to
do
try.
it.
You was asked and then you did it, or you was asked and then you said no and then you like eventually came around to do it, or you just did it as soon as she asked you.
What?
Listen, was it boom? She
Like
asked
the first
you.
time it was ever brought to my attention, I was asked and I was like, no,
Okay,
no.
I respect
And
that.
then it stayed in, like, I just, like, it was just one of those, like, thoughts that I had in my mind. And, like, literally, bro, it was probably, like, 4 years later. I was like, yo, I'm gonna fucking try it.
He was pulling out
Did you ever
the
ask
You
her
was
to
smacked?
eat your ass?
Hell no.
You was smacked when you did
That's
that
crazy.
first.
No,
You
yeah.
bet.
Nah, I don't think so. Like, that was something you gotta be of sound mind.
You was in lust.
I thought about it. I was sober when I thought about it when it happened, yeah. Definitely, when it happened, yeah.
That's what I'm
But I was
saying.
sober when I first thought about it.
I
Like,
bet
when I
you
first gave it
must
the
have been
consideration.
midnight
In that
when
day.
you first did it.
Yeah, I was off the rocket. I was off.
I just hope you were with them for a long time. Okay. What if you go into no man's land
Nigga said
you-
no man's
and
land.
you find some treasure that wasn't supposed to be there?
Bro, I'm gonna keep this actually, bro. God forbid that ever happens. That's when you have to trust, bro. You gotta trust. Like, you have to trust, or else that punch is gonna be crazy. Like,
What? Yo, bro. You just
Nigga, that's double Henny Patron mixed with cactus juice, nigga.
Nah, you guys
Mixed with mustard, like, nah, that's OD. Nah, that is different though. If that was to happen, bro, oof.
Yeah, you can't even think of shit like that, bro. That's crazy.
But that's what comes to my mind.
Well, no, that's what you do. But then it's like, then when you start messing around with, like, somebody as an individual, when you know how that person, like, who that person is, also, like again, like I said, you have to pick and choose. You really gotta pick and choose the moments and the times. Like, you have to, it's not just like you can just do it any point in time of the day, bro. Like, you can't just walk in the kitchen, pull shorty shit down, and start going to town like
Has
that.
anyone ever asked you to eat their butt, Uni? Yes?
Yeah, have you guys ever been asked?
You know, I mean, I've been
No, nobody. I feel like
You guys have never been asked?
I feel like they know better.
I don't feel like they never like asked me like, yo, they be like, yo, would you do this?
Would you? Nah, it's different from them really asking you.
Yeah,
I'm asking like,
nah.
I mean, for me, I feel like they know not to ask. Cause
No,
yeah,
the
me
first
too.
time it was
They
Yeah,
ever.
I'd be over for that. Like,
They
The
first
first
ask
time
me
was
like,
ever-
oh, will you eat my pussy, whatever. Nah, nigga, I don't like doing that
it'd be
shit
like,
either, so.
it'd be like,
Yeah, that's what it also depends on
It'd be
your
like-
perception.
Ask me that other shit, like, nah, this nigga definitely not gonna do that shit. No point in asking.
have you ever done this?
I was like, hell no, I ain't never do nothing.
And I'm not gonna.
He said, I'm not gonna.
Fact.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
So-
that's
So yeah,
I respect it, bro. I mean, like I said, that's everybody's.
This is freaky.
nah, but yeah, I was gonna say I'm surprised your name Freak Nikki and you
No.
ever squared up with the fart box?
You know, it's funny, but we got so many niggas, and so many niggas be like, nah, I
I be capping on my name. It just rhymes, really.
He said, but I ain't with none of that freaky shit. Yo, he said, that's my name, but I'm not with that. I be dragging it.
2 minutes.
Oh, you got 2 minutes in the fart box?
No.
Nah, but I know what you meant, though. That was still gangster.
2 minutes, I don't
Yup.
get it.
So you getting at me?
Explain.
That's it.
So you getting at me?
I don't get it.
2 minutes.
2 minutes what?
So you getting?
I don't get it.
Bro,
What's the
all you
joke?
getting is 2 minutes out of me.
Just fucking?
Yup.
Straight to sleep.
Oh, nah, y'all bad. Damn.
Y'all filthy.
Yo, nah, we just shitting.
That's why
We
you
just
be eating the boom boom, cause you
We be talking shit. Nah.
take time. I was gonna
They gotta
say.
prolong it.
Word, he said, fuck, I know I'm ready, but.
Niggas gotta play declare that.
Yo,
Yo.
Nah.
get out of my head, my nigga.
Yo,
Damn.
fucking weak.
Niggas take it out from my
Get out of
head.
my head.
Why are people fucking normalizing being toxic? Like that shit is supposed to be a plus to your attributes or some shit.
Like,
Yeah.
it makes your pussy better or something. Like,
What do you mean though?
because
Like-
you want, like, nah, go get into it.
Oh, you can. It don't matter to me. Go
Oh,
ahead.
well, like, I was gonna say, like, when I first thought of the topic, and I wanted to bring it up because it's like, you ever see like the memes and shit where it's like, the women will be like, oh, like, yeah, I'm toxic as hell, but this pussy good, like, oh, I'll stab a nigga if you do this, that, and, like, they'll like drag it to the most, and it's like, why do you think that shit's cute?
Being ratchet?
It's not even, no,
Nah,
you can't
nah.
even say ratchet.
Just
Because-
like they, it's more like a
Let
fucking.
me get the mirror.
It's like a.
What's that? That's you want to switch.
It's like a fucking. They're taking it as a.
Thank you.
It's like clout, bro. I don't know how to explain it, but it is like clout. Like trying, like people like the bad guy, feel me, or the bitch
Yeah.
that's not just letting everybody,
Yeah,
feel me. Like I'm a talk to you and I'm gonna not text you back type shit. Oh, I'm toxic. Like they use it like that.
Like it's a plus.
Yeah,
like
like-
it's like up with like cooking, and you can cook and clean, and also you're fucking toxic. Like, hey, bitch, like, fuck that shit matter.
I don't know why they like that, man.
I don't know what it is.
what
but-
is it like the fucking? I don't get it either. I just been seeing it so much.
Yo,
like-
it's like, what the fuck? Like, why do you think that shit's cool? Nah, you know what I think it is? I think they got sick and tired of us talking about Future and like niggas talking about Future in the timeline.
being misogynist.
They got mad at the misogyny on all of it, and they were just like, nah, we're done with this shit. we need to start flooding it with some other material.
It's really just a social media shit.
No, it definitely is.
That shit be brainwashing certain people.
They be fried.
Yeah.
I be on social media OD, but like I still know fucking right from wrong.
Yeah, I know
shit.
common sense.
So,
I just think
yeah,
that shit is
like,
fucking hilarious.
Even like music too, not even the social media.
Yeah.
Music too.
That's what it's like. Now it gets to the point where even the younger like we know better, but we still fuck up and do shit. We're still young, but they don't understand that the younger generation isn't even old enough to know better. So
Yeah,
they
like, they
just
don't
follow
even-
the trend and
Yeah, they didn't even see social. Like we saw social media coming in. Like we got to literally not have it, and then have every single one of these apps being created. So it's like we got to see it from where like niggas don't even YouTube and shit like that was trash before compared to where it is now.
bro.
OD.
I'm saying but everything pales in comparison to what it is now
Nah, it
on
doesn't.
social media.
Because YouTube is like TV now. Like, no funny shit, I don't watch TV. If I'm not watching Hulu, Netflix, or podcast, I mean, that's YouTube though.
No, that's what I'm
that
saying.
shit is TV,
No,
bro.
I was saying YouTube before was like it
No,
pales in
no,
comparison to
it's-
what it is now. Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
YouTube was dirt back then.
Like, you go
Yeah,
listen to
compare,
music
yeah.
and shit, but it's like you're not
Yeah.
on there
You
just
had to
watching
go. You had
shit.
to go find the link.
Yeah, like, you had to do the most to find shit.
You
Like,
feel me? That shit might have been sped up. That was the chipmunk version.
now, if I can't find it on Facebook, I know it's on Twitter or on YouTube
Yeah.
somewhere. Like I can just type it in. I don't even gotta know the exact title of the
This
shit.
shit's actually crazy because it's
It
like
look like I ain't got no motherfucker.
everything is so available now.
Yeah,
Like,
it's way too
You
at
can
your
see
hand.
somebody's head get chopped off right now.
Yeah, like back
Literally.
back in
Remember
the
that shit
day,
live leak?
you could find that shit on like a TV show and it not be
Bro, I got a
real. You could
website where
really.
you could
I used
just go
to-
to like I'm logged in on right now.
Yo, I had
Go
one.
watch people die.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It was like, yo, what was the
Weirdo,
website?
man.
No, bro, it wasn't me.
What?
I know. There was a website. I swear, in school we used to be able to watch it
I
in
showed
school,
you
like
before.
all crazy shit. It was like Best Gore, I think it was called Best Gore, the website, and like
Nah.
it's like an illegal stream website. But, like niggas will like stream like them killing people onto the website and shit. It was
They
crazy.
did like Iraq and shit.
Yo,
bro.
OD,
I was gonna say,
yeah.
alright, you
Chopped
know-
up, cutting niggas' heads
You
off.
don't remember
bro.
that fucking video that went viral? They like fucking hacked YouTube or some shit, and the nigga did like a swan dive off like a fucking platform onto just bare
Yeah.
concrete, bro. You don't
He
remember that?
literally
That shit
he
was
hacked YouTube and streamed his entire death slip.
like it was
insane.
like that shit went viral.
That's
like
insane.
nah, that shit was
Yo.
OD. They like scored the nigga on him just
That's
smacking the
fucking
ground, bro,
crazy.
for mad
No,
high.
it was like, whoa, what the fuck?
Like YouTube, what the fuck is this?
And that's when YouTube started like, all right, we gotta start
Yeah,
like
yeah.
flagging shit because
Yeah.
we don't got enough people working at YouTube to watch all these videos. And now niggas is doing too much, so they started ODing. But that's when those websites started getting crazy, bro. You can literally watch somebody's death live streamed, and it was like, yo, what type of shit is that? You're not feeling
What was
himself
the
right
niggas
now.
just talking about though, basically?
The top being
Being
toxic.
toxic.
I don't get. It's not cool, bro. It's not cool to be toxic. Obviously, shit happens, and like you might not feel that way or whatever. But that shit isn't cool, bro.
Yeah.
That shit give you a bunch of headaches. That's all, bro.
Like, and also it's like
Niggas gonna watch you when you're 30.
Like it's not
Right.
cool for real. Like it's not cool to be toxic, and also like people have problems, but when you're blowing your problems up and then making them seem like that's what makes you better,
Yeah.
it's like what type of shit? Like how is because you have the world's worst attitude problem cool? Like how do you just think that that's okay? Like that shit's not.
It's weird. It's really
I see
something.
it too much.
It's just something like why do girls go after the bad guys? Like, you know what I mean? Not every girl. That's not true. But why do some girls go after the bad guys? Do niggas have like answers for that?
I mean, I can't tell you that.
I'm not allowed to answer that because that's about women, and if I answer any question about
Nah,
women as a
fuck
man,
that shit.
as a man, if I answer any question about women, I'm not allowed to do it.
Nah, fuck that.
My opinion doesn't matter.
Nah, why though?
No,
Why
I'm,
is
just
it
saying,
like?
I'm gonna give my opinion. I don't give a fuck how they feel.
I think it's because maybe the bad guy seems more tough and more dominant, and a lot of females are looking for like something like that, like someone that can be like in control and
especially with today, because females a lot stronger, and have like a lot more like emotion in them nowadays. So like I feel like they don't want somebody who can't also be there for them emotionally and like physically in some sort of way. Like if you don't have any sort of backbone to you, like what they say, like basically whatever a simp is, like the whole opposite. Like it's like, what are you actually gonna be able to do for me? Like, cool, you can paint my fucking toenails, but that's all you can fucking do. Like, you can't do anything. You can't protect me. You can't help me. Like,
Can't paint your girl toenail?
I was just saying, but like, there's more stuff that you can do other than that, other than what one of those, yeah, I know, yeah, than one of those dudes to do.
Okay, that makes sense. I don't know. That's a weird. That's
just my
weird.
thought.
Cause bitches don't. Okay, and don't act like y'all just go for the good niggas, boy.
Because you don't.
But some females go after guys that they know they can boss around too, though.
Yeah.
It'd be the same thing.
You right.
So
Some
about
girls
who
go
you
after
want as a
girls
person.
that ain't.
Bro, some
Don't
dudes,
say nothing to them.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, Wilson, some dudes like women that are gonna talk back, have an attitude, and question shit that they say because they want somebody like that.
That's
And then
not
other
gonna
people,
let them walk all over them.
and some people are like, nah, I don't want my girl to question about nothing. Not even just like that, but like you just want different things. So it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on you as a person.
It might be preference then.
Yeah, it's just your preference, but the majority of the preference until they deal with somebody who that they didn't want to deal with, and they're like, all right, now that shit's clipped. Then it's like, all right, let me stop dealing with some niggas like this because it's like,
I found Jada Smoker, a nigga whipped my ass.
like,
Now I gotta go get the bank teller.
all right, now the nigga who was crunching numbers in 9th grade didn't look so bad.
He used to tell me I'm pretty every day without his fist. Nah, I'm wildin'. I went
Nah,
crazy.
that was crazy.
Nah, I'm wildin'. That was a joke.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah, let's not normalize
Yeah.
domestic violence.
That's also another thing about the whole normalizing, because it's not just the toxicity. Like, it's now become a trend everywhere. Like, it'll be like, oh, normalize drinking Fiji water. Normalize doing this. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, y'all should, like, simple shit, too. Is like, why do we have to now be putting normalize into doing something, into everything? Like, what do you
Yeah,
mean?
nah, they've been dragging that shit, too.
Like, it's been way too much. Like, okay? I don't even really know, but I just...
I'm smacked.
You look smacked.
Like, I don't know.
Okay, I got another topic. This is off the top of the head. Is designer just behind the designer drip?
Behind the designer?
Like,
No.
No.
Behind the popularity at that time. Because it's not just a designer.
For some niggas, it might be, but me, like when it comes to me, because I know that's why you brought this situation up.
nah, I'm fully attacking you right now.
I know. You feel me? I get you.
That's why he sat up to me and said, all right, now about me.
Like, you feel me? I go into the backstory, like, listen, Virgil Abloh, the nigga that made Off-White, like, that nigga's a black nigga.
Fuck out of here. They don't get no free promo, dog.
Alright.
Nah, I'm playing. Tell the story.
Me, Virgil Abloh, he's a black nigga from Chicago. You feel me? Like, that just came up. Like, he started making his shirts like how anybody would make his shirts on, and was buying Champion t-shirts and called it Pyrex. You feel me? Something. You get the Champion shirt, $25, sold it for $300. Now the nigga is the head designer to fucking Louis Vuitton. Like, you feel me? That's like, and this nigga's a black
Nah,
nigga.
he came up.
You feel me?
So
Like,
you felt like you could get behind him.
yeah, like, I fuck with that.
What about the rest of them? Who, and what was he for? You said what?
He's from Chicago.
No, I'm saying what? Oh, he Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, he's the head designer, and off of after that nigga became the head designer to fucking Louis Vuitton, what Gucci went and copied fucking Louis Vuitton and made Dapper Dan, the nigga that been fucking bootlegging Gucci since like the 80s, made him the head designer, and that's another black nigga, just off of the strength of this nigga Virgil Abloh becoming.
So
It's just like, niggas, black people is getting more inspired. Like, you know how I feel about black people.
now I found out, if you really look at it in a wider scale of sense, bro, like, if you want something to get to that level of popularity, like, not saying white people ain't popular, but it's way easier to push that shit from black people, bro. Like, if you really think about it, like, think about rap music. That shit pushed from black people, and now that shit is getting so influential that people that wouldn't even, not saying it wasn't rap music, but around the world in different countries that wasn't really the start of gangs and all that extra shit. Now that shit is getting popularized out there where it's normal to be, like, for me, doing shit that drug dealers or gangbangers and...
Nah, I see what you mean though, because
but
like
maybe it's not about them doing shit that gangbangers and drug dealers do. Gangbangers and drug dealers get a lot of extra money from just being in the streets, right? But there's nothing wrong with like living your wealth. Like if these people are coming up off and selling these shirts that really cost $25, but there's like people are paying $300 for them.
No, I didn't mean it.
Oh,
I
okay.
meant that, like, I didn't mean that we stepped out of the designer shit. I just meant like popularizing shit.
being easier to be African
It's
American.
definitely easier to.
Once you get that full cultural backing, though, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Once the whole culture starts backing you as an African American culture, they don't stop.
But I don't feel like yeah, I
don't
understand
stop.
that. But I don't feel like just because
That's
the
what
whole
I'm saying,
culture starts backing you and nigga it just becomes a trend that niggas should stop backing you either.
But
No,
you just but
niggas,
like,
niggas cannot forget where
No,
it came from.
No, but bro,
But
that's
listen-
another thing, bro, about us. The African American culture, it takes a lot for us to stop fucking giving you support.
I was gonna say, think
It takes a
about
lot.
it. You just said you didn't know. I'm not saying that you specifically don't know what da da da. I'm saying you backed him straight off the fact you said because he's African American, right? Just because he's African, so you felt like he was like you. But now, even like the white kids be thinking like, damn, I could be like.
I don't care what
Uzi.
the white kids think because like,
I'm dead.
nigga.
Fuck Lil Billy, dog. Real talk.
Facts.
Niggas don't care about him.
Yo, y'all saw that one white dude?
Like,
the
nigga, I
one
know what it is to
Maxo-
be this right here. And all y'all niggas do it the same way, and if y'all don't act like it
The one
is.
Maxo Cream nigga, bro, y'all saw him?
Who?
The one Maxo, the one white nigga Max, bro. He's getting mad traction right now. This one white nigga from, I guess he's from the city, bro.
What the Matty G's nigga?
Yeah, that nigga look like,
I
yeah, bro,
was
we
gonna
see
say,
this.
he just said some
His
whole
shit
different
was-
name over here.
Nah, but I can't think of it. It's some white name, bro. It's like Max and Matty. Yeah, it's like, yo, his shit is fire, though.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Bro, if he
What
was
is he
black,
doing though?
How's
Drill
he?
music,
Bro,
drill music.
listen. First off, how's he up there
Max
talking
the
about?
Demon?
Bro, he's a white
Yeah,
kid.
Max
Hold
the
on,
Demon.
Shut up, bro. Let me mind myself. Let me not tell you to shut up.
Niggas
Boom.
gonna be drinking the red Sprite.
Listen. This
Jamaican
guy,
beer.
this guy is from Staten Island, right? He's speaking on Brooklyn beef, right? And this nigga is talking crazy shit like your skin is black. You're a black nigga. Like, how can he be talking on beef about black niggas dying and you're not even in the hood where they're at? You just known from making videos, and that's why niggas like you because it's funny.
And he's black. So the
No,
black
he's not
dude's
white. He's
He's
white.
white.
He's a white kid, and he's talking about
he's a white kid.
But he's
your
black.
skin is black. But he's black. What do you mean?
Is not all white people black?
No,
What the fuck, bro? You being dead ass.
it's all white. Are you asking me a trick question, my nigga?
No, bro.
You got him, and that's how you get him. Nigga had me.
Yo, bro, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I was sitting here for a second, like, hold on a second, like, where are we going with this thing?
Yeah, I was
Like, I'm just trying to catch on to the shit you're doing just so I can just be with you, like, put some back behind it. But I was like, I'm trying to, but bro, I'm not understanding how I can, like, ride this wave with you right here, bro. I'm not getting it. Bro, I was so lost.
No, but I got a couple white friends that's black.
No, I get what you're
I
saying.
know, I
No,
know.
listen, I get what the both of you guys are saying.
I know.
Just each different context. Each different context. Listen, I get what you guys are both saying. What I'm saying is completely. I also didn't know any of that. But what I'm saying is, if that kid is black, you would think his music is fire. For real. If that kid is black, you wouldn't think anything of it. You wouldn't have a second thought. And that's my point. That's another thing about just being like the culture. Like it's very popularized, and with social media, everything is now blown up to where motherfuckers who really shouldn't be able to be doing shit like this do shit like this.
All right. So, do they say nigga around you?
It's a nigga.
Yeah. Obviously not nigger. Why would we chill with niggas that say nigga?
That's what I was like, what?
When the white people say nigga around me, it's more of I respect it more of y'all niggas.
So he's black.
No.
No, he's saying he's respecting it because he's not saying that he's
Respect him as a black man.
No, he's saying no. What he's trying to say is he's not okay with them saying it, but because of us being okay with it, he's respecting us.
Yeah.
Say that again.
I respect the fact that those are your mans, like, because honestly,
Close
Not
enough
me,
to where
not,
he lets
not,
them.
you don't have no white person that you let say nigga.
Now he feels like
Not
that. He
let,
feels
but-
like.
Nah, bro. Because if it was really like, if niggas wouldn't look at me like I was crazy, like I was bugging, if I really started like on my shit, like, yo, bro, why you calling me a nigga? I don't give a fuck if we cool or not. Why you calling me a nigga? Niggas would look at me like I'm bugging. You feel me? But off the strength of that, those are your mans before. Off the strength that those are your mans. You feel me? Before I knew them, you feel me? Like anybody that's white that I chill around is because of you guys. And I fuck with them. So I'm not, let me not get me wrong either. Like, you feel me? It's white niggas that I fuck with, but that y'all brought around me though. You feel me? But I fuck with them 100. Like those are my mans, nigga. I ride or die for them the same way I ride or die for you. Feel me? Like, so let me not get me wrong about that.
But
you feel me? But what I'm saying is, no, I do not feel okay with that shit, bro. I do not like when white people call me nigga. I don't care if we joking, if we chilling.
Okay.
None of that.
Okay.
But I get that's what I'm saying. I understand everybody's opinion on that topic. Like,
No, listen.
for real.
For facts, Frank, we was out with Frank and he said nigga and somebody felt offended. I wasn't mad at the person for feeling offended because he don't know that nigga. So he's not gonna just let him.
But what I'm saying is like I don't feel me. These are my guys. Like you feel me. Before I started like feeling a way about things about myself. You feel me? Like me reading into things and feeling like about my own opinion on things. You feel me? Like I'm not gonna just switch up like 10
So am I supposed to not?
So no, and that's what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna just ever switch up like that. But no, I do feel.
Am I supposed to not? Am I supposed to? Okay, I'm not justifying the nigga.
Because when they come through, it was good, my nigga. Do I come through? Yeah, it was good, my honky.
That's different though, bro.
Hell.
No. Let me explain that. But let me explain that point because like also because like. In our culture, like, bro, how we use nigga now, just between us.
They weren't a part of the.
I get it. I get what you're saying, but also this also has to do with us. Like I'm not arguing your point. I'm just explaining. I'm just explaining more in depthly as to what he said because like nigga now, as we use it, is in a term of endearment. Honkies never use it in a term of endearment. Yeah. We use nigga to like greet each other because it's like you are my nigga.
We took it from slavery time where they was hurting us and we took it to endearment.
Yes.
But how can the people that was oppressing us endear us with it?
But
with
it's
the
not,
same word.
It's not him though.
It's not him. It doesn't matter though.
Yeah, but listen, I understand everything you're saying. You're not wrong.
So I'm okay.
I'm good.
I'm supposed to not say anything that offends you around me.
No, that's not it, bro. That's not it. That's not it at all. Because everybody's gonna say shit that they don't offend, but if you respect me as a friend, you would understand there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm just not saying this not nigga wise. If it's just me and you, I'm not supposed to say anything that might offend you.
If you respect me as a friend, I don't feel like that.
As a friend, you feel like
if I come across you and be like, bro, I don't respect that. Nah. And if we friends, like how we supposed to be friends.
Did you?
Yeah, well, then that's making a point.
I was gonna say you gotta
assume that though.
Yeah, you gotta make the point.
But now, like I said in the beginning, off the strength of you guys, like niggas let that rock more, and those are more of your friends than mine.
If you're offended,
so I just let it rock more.
If you're offended, then why not say something?
Because regardless, bro,
because niggas look at me like I'm crazy.
No, not at all. No, so what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, because I've actually been in the same situation.
Trying to fight this nigga. I don't be trying to fight niggas.
No.
All right, nigga.
No, I understand what you're saying. I do because a lot of times when I say things when I get offended, it comes up that way too. Because like I relate, I come off very combative. You know, I come off very combative, so I understand what you're saying. So. But also, it's like you being offended, just like you're saying.
It's over.
I'm saying like if like when that happens, like you'll let it rock. It's like you'll let it rock because of us. Because also, but we'll dead it because we still fuck with you that heavy. Like that can not around this nigga, like not. So also, it can also be vice versa, you know. So I get what you're saying. And just like you don't want to say nothing, we can also just be like dead it. Y'all niggas is done doing that around him.
I just think if you're offended, you should say something regardless. That's just me. And you said you fuck with them, so.
I do.
Yeah, that's what
If
I'm saying. So
they
you can
respect
talk to
you,
them. Yeah, they'll understand. Anybody gonna understand, bro. Like, if everybody fucks each other as happy, then you can, like, just like you can talk to us about anything. But yo, I like you said, bro, I ain't rock with that, my G. Okay, my fault. I ain't mean to offend you, bro. Simple, just like
We
that.
already talked about this though too, in the one with Christopher White
That's what I'm
Geiger.
talking about, right?
Right? Nigga sleeping over here.
You ain't been saying nothing.
Nigga sleepy over here.
No, you didn't. You just you said 4 words to start the topic, and then I was like, alright, I'm gonna introduce it because nobody want to talk about it.
Nigga said his intro and laughed a little bit.
He said, so we gonna talk about the big one, and that was it.
Oh, time to eat an ass.
Now the elephant's out the room, so that was
Oh shit, you eat an elephant asshole, you wild.
that's crazy. That's different.
Bestiality is not cool.
What? You said bestiality? Bro,
Yeah.
what the fuck makes you think I'm on that time?
Can I ask a weird question?
What's going on?
Bro.
I'm gonna ask you though.
What's the question?
You gonna answer it like
No, he's not.
fully though?
Imagine the question.
Alright. I'm not saying anything. If you was the last man on earth and an animal was looking mighty sexy.
Yeah, you wild. Yeah, you wild.
Oh,
You
what?
got some crazy shit going through your
What,
head, buddy.
nigga? That's crazy. He said, and if an animal was looking mighty sexy, like
Yeah,
what?
some crazy
How does that even
images in your
What?
head, bro?
mighty sexy? Like how does that even? How do you even get to that point?
Niggas still
Like,
thinking about the
what?
fish off Dark Tales.
Yo, nah, bro. I'm not even talking about that shit,
Thinking
bro.
about that fish all week.
I'm not even talking about that shit, bro. That fish
Nigga,
shit had me
crazy.
tight. Ain't no way, no bullshit ass.
Oh,
Yo,
fucking.
no. I'm just fucking bugging, man.
Oh shit.
Nah, I'm gonna have to pass, man.
I love opinions though. I love when niggas give their opinion. I don't give a fuck. You know, sometimes.
Talk about something.
See, you know it's crazy. You would have went wrong anyway, cause supposedly you get like a parasite or some shit from fucking animals and shit, and you only get the parasite from animals or dead bodies.
Bro, no funny shit. I don't.
Oh, that's how it started. Nigga didn't eat the bat.
You know we be on some
ate
shit.
the bat.
Yo, that's crazy.
He ate the bat pussy and then he got the
That's
bat.
crazy.
Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus!
Like Drake said, the square root of
Coronavirus.
69 is 8 something.
The square root of 69 is 8 something, right? Cause I've been trying to work it out.
That nigga ate something.
He
Nah,
ate
bro, no.
some.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop. Nah, bro. I'm tired. Every time we do it, we're not gonna keep doing this shit. Every time, bro. No.
Yo,
I'm tired of this shit, bro.
Yo, bro.
Listen, this is getting
God
spooky.
damn it.
Nigga ate
Yo.
the bat.
We gotta stop it, bro. My head hurts.
So I'm saying, my nigga, yo, my head is killing me right now from this
Yo,
shit.
listen.
Like, what?
Drake said.
He said it,
What
too.
he said?
He said it.
The square root of
Put it on
69.
your calculator.
Look at you can actually do the math too.
I know, right? You going back to my head.
The square root of 69 is 8.
What that mean, right?
Right.
He ate something.
I heard.
But listen, though. The shit started because the nigga ate a bat.
He
but, like,
ate some.
But niggas don't really be eating bats.
And was that ate something?
But so he actually ate the. So coronavirus is like an STD from him.
Drake was telling niggas way before the time, bro.
What year was that? 2008 or something?
It was probably.
Yo!
Yo.
Nigga.
Yo.
2008 or something.
Yo.
Right? Yo.
Ate something, bro.
Yo.
Nigga, no, I'm done.
Yo.
I can't.
Yo.
Yo, this is crazy.
We're not wildin'.
Bro.
We're not wildin'.
Conspiracy theory,
Right.
nigga.
Just think about it. If you line it up, it makes sense, bro.
Yo, put it.
No, we're not doing the sense shit.
Calculated.
We not, because that was another one.
Calculated.
Bro. It makes sense if you think about it.
That's not clicking.
You don't want to conform, but it's
Yeah,
okay.
right.
Because it's right there. It's
We're
literally
like
all
one
in
more
front of your
away.
face.
We're
Do
like-
you really get it though?
Bro, listen, you
I
can
hear
read
what-
it.
I hear what
The
you're
math,
saying.
you get it the math wise though, right?
You hear it,
I
but
hear
do you
what you're
understand
saying.
it?
You get it the math wise. Do
Do
you
it
get
again.
it?
Do it. Count it out.
I'm gonna do it one more time, bro.
8
That's the math wise.
times.
And then 8 something.
8
Like
times
16. When you 69 with your shorty, you eat something, bro.
Yeah.
You still,
And she eat that dick up.
But in China,
8 something, bro.
And actually looking at your phone, because, no funny shit, 8 times 8 is 64, so the square root of 69 is like 8.7 something, bro.
That's the math wise, bro.
that was the time.
That was around the
And
same
then-
time in the year.
Yeah, we don't remember fully.
At 8 something. At
Yo, he better not have, my nigga. He better not have.
Coronavirus.
It's getting real.
That niggas is crazy.
What you wanted to talk about today, man?
Yeah, what you got on your mind, man? Like,
I just left my mind after all that.
that was some shit, bro.
Yeah, you're wildin', bro.
I just think you just don't want to open your mind. You're not woke.
Right.
You're not woke.
I'm not.
You're definitely
You gotta
sleeping.
wake up a little bit.
Just a little bit, bro.
You didn't realize that at 8 something, the Chinese man ate something. What month was it?
That was
8th of the
it.
23rd.
It was in 2008.
That Drake made the hit. 8 something.
And also, the square root of 69 is 8 something.
That's too
Right.
much shit to be not connected,
And
man.
he been trying to work it out.
He been
Right? Cause I've been trying to work it out.
Bro, you're not
He been
getting
trying
it.
to work it out, bro.
How is it not there? That's what I'm saying,
Are
bro.
you
That shit is like,
crazy,
that shit
bro?
is right at the top of his head. He's just trying to act like you don't hear it. He gets it too. Look at him. Look at him. He gets it. This nigga gets it.
I hear what you're trying to say, but I understand it completely, my nigga. Like,
Oh my god.
all of the 8s, bro. All of the 8s you're gonna
How would that add up to
those,
something?
They probably add up to 69, bro.
or 8 something.
Something.
What?
Something.
Bro, I don't know. This shit getting spooky out here.
No way, bro. We gotta stop talking before the FBI come in here, bro. We gotta stop talking. Moment of silence.
He's about to send me an Apple Watch notification like, shut the fuck up right now, nigga. You're doing way too
They
much.
said we're here. Open the door.
Literally. You have 3
Yo.
minutes to delete the footage.
Niggas are getting too smart out here.
This shit is getting crazy, bro.
Nah, bro, this Kavasi.
Look, he rubbing his head. He doesn't.
He got
The red
it really
pill or the blue pill, bro?
Take one, bro. Like for real. You want to stay with the sheep, or you gonna
Are
see
you
the
wrong?
wolves?
Come with
bro?
us.
Did you not see all the 8s?
Leave the dark side.
When the square
Go put
square
on
root
white
is
tea.
8 something. But Drake been trying to work it out. 2008, coronavirus, SARS night. What?
What he say?
Say SARS. Yo,
Nigga,
that
was
oh my god.
You said some bullshit.
Alright, let me get my phone.
Bro,
so I could give.
Why are we in? This is what we talking
The
about.
first coronavirus.
Nah, I
To
know.
give-
Yeah,
to give y'all.
I know. This is what we talking about.
I just
We
didn't
get
know
caught up
what you
talking about
said.
a lot of shit we should not be. Clearly, because this crazy.
Nigga, what?
And Ray don't want to listen to us.
They go over there thinking.
Right. What did you want to talk about though, bro? You be
I ain't about to.
nah, you did, bro. You said some shit earlier, and I don't even remember.
What else is on the list?
Right?
I ain't saying no. I was want to talk about how Ty be eating ass.
So let's get back to it, bro. Eating ass
It's
part
already
2.
over. That's already over, man.
Don't eat the ass. That's all.
Nah, you know what? No. Honestly, we can drag this to a different segment. Pleasuring your shorty.
Okay.
What do
Y'all just
do
said
to
y'all
pleasure
get
your
2
shorty?
minutes, boy. I ain't hear nothing after that.
Bro, just because I'll pump your shit for 2 minutes don't mean I ain't got a good hour before that.
You
Bro.
looking at earlobes?
What?
You looking at earlobes?
Bro, I'm eating ass. What are you asking me questions for?
Oh, you eat the earwax too?
No, bro, what are you talking about, bro? You lick the outside of somebody's ear like you licking their fucking cheek. You don't put your tongue inside somebody's fucking ear. That's
You
crazy.
put the tongue in the boop boop.
I get it, but listen, I get what you're saying.
Nah, I
No,
know,
listen,
man.
I can but there's certain things that I won't do, and it's like sometimes I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
You won't lick the
Nigga said, wow,
earwax,
that's
but you
crazy.
gonna lick inside the booty hole.
Man, listen, if you
Yo,
catch me
listen.
putting my tongue inside the hole of your
Yo.
ear,
Hey,
fuck
yo,
that.
watch your
Yo, you
hands.
trying to roll up something?
Like, yeah, for real.
Gotta give it away.
I ain't putting my tongue in your fucking
I gotta take a bathroom break. You're gonna look like it's like.
Bro, bro. Yo, listen.
He's gonna like be like.
Bro.
You be putting your tongue in the ear?
I mean, nigga, over the motherfucking ass. I don't know what,
But bro, you don't put it, bro. You don't eat ass every day. That's the point. Like niggas be bugging.
Listen, I don't.
So is there like a
nigga? I don't eat bitches' ears if that's what you saying. First of all,
Well, you asked, so I mean, I figured you asked the question because you do it. What the fuck you asked the question for?
Ears.
What the hell you asked the question for? Then?
Okay, so it's like a rare occasion thing.
I mean, I have sex often.
That's not what I'm asking.
When you say rare,
Rare.
it's like some people.
Blue moons and fucking the leap years. That's rare, nigga.
So you talking like once a year?
Nah. I'm just saying rare
Yeah,
as
blue
in.
moon and leap year is like, come on.
It's not once. Okay, leap year is, but it's every 4 years. I'm just saying rare as in not.
If I have sex 12, 13 times,
Being the ass for 13.
probably yeah.
I get the
That's
13.
tough. So if a bitch line it up right, it don't matter who it is as long as she's the 13th.
That's where it's all cut off. Like,
God damn it.
Like I don't even like eat pussy if I haven't slept with you more than 5 times.
Okay.
So like, there's.
So fuck
I
it, I'm
have
about
to
to get
know.
crazy. How the fuck
Like,
you
bro, I have
be
to
eating it?
know.
You be like eating it, then you like turn it over to the back
Flip the
and
bait,
then down. You just
chow, and flip, chop the legs open.
Bro, you gotta like fold her up.
oh
And, bro, it's
god
crazy.
damn! You heard Ty Jones?
Bro, you can get crazy with it, bro. You get crazy.
Nigga showing me the finishers.
What?
You can get crazy, bro.
What
Yo,
if
what
she?
you just
Okay,
say
so what
you
if she
did,
not
bro?
flexible? You know how some bitches be
You gotta hit her
having
with the cracker back.
You know how some bitches got the camelback, so they don't even be arching their shit.
What is that?
So how you do that?
You said it was a what?
The cracker back.
The fucking chiropractor nigga, what?
Yo, bro.
You gotta have her.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yo, this
I don't know
nigga is
that
just
move.
reaching right
I
now.
don't know that one.
He's going for the stars on this.
I've never heard that.
Nah.
The chiropractor, like, what positions
That
are
must-
you even
That
thinking
must
about?
be your fetish.
I was gonna say
Right?
that's
Like,
your
that's
move.
your special move, nigga. You ready to send them into
Nigga
the
got a
emergency room.
You
Like,
got a ninjutsu.
like, the chiropractor, what are you doing to her?
Nigga said her arms gotta go.
Like, what? We folded her up, like,
Nah, you
put her in a body bag. Like, what are you doing? Holy shit, yo, what?
Nigga said the kid.
Niggas are crazy.
Wailing.
Coronavirus.
Damn.
Oh
I love
my
them.
god, yo, I'm fucking tired of this quarantine though, for real.
Yeah, that's all I'm
Thing is, I'm not tired of it. Like, when I tell you, I really don't want to go back to work.
Shit,
I'm
yeah.
tight, but
Shit is getting old. Shit is getting stale, boy.
like,
Shit
I
is
want to.
stale.
No, funny
is
shit. That's
old.
right. I got used to. Well, I'm not gonna call myself a bum, but I got used to being a bum. Like literally living off of the government's money, not having to work, still getting paid from my job and doing little shit like that, and like not having to do nothing all day.
If you're getting paid, then why are you a bum?
I was just saying, doing nothing all day, sleeping until 3, 4, like not having to worry, having nothing, having no
Nigga
worries
calling
in
me
the
a
world.
bum. I'm dead.
No, that's not
I'm saying I'm
it just like it just differs from like the way that I was prior to just everything just stopped.
Yeah.
So it fucked
You
me
feel
up.
like you don't got nothing to do now.
Yo, yeah, it was like I didn't even really have an idea of shit I
I-
wanted to do and I had
I know.
nothing to do.
But don't that shit kind of put it in perspective though? Like
I should have saw
it puts it in perspective. What if the shit, like what if they shut down shit, bro?
Yeah,
Then what are you like?
exactly. People have to actually start to learn how
Doing
to
shit
put
out
your
by
phones
themselves.
down.
Yeah, like
Put your fucking phones down. Turn the TVs off and start finding shit because, yo, after the first weeks, a lot of niggas probably was losing their minds. They don't actually got real hobbies.
yeah.
All you do is come home and edit photos, but when you can't go out nowhere to take them nice little photos, I bet a lot of women lost their fucking mind. Them Instagram bitches and shit, they probably lost their damn. Oh my bad, I ain't mean to say bitches.
Think about if the internet went down, bro.
Niggas would be
Right.
I would be tight, bro. You know,
Lost. Like
I
that's.
couldn't watch porn.
But
I would be
think.
tight.
Oh wow.
I'd be sick. That's all.
Oh shit, nigga fucked me up. I forgot.
I can play 2K offline, bro.
No.
Only any NFL.
Nigga,
The only thing that
You can play 2K
only thing
offline.
that would be fucking me up is me not being able to Google shit real quick. Like, hold on, damn.
Look, no internet. I'm talking involving no cell lines, no
I'd be
internet,
alright.
no.
I'd be alright. I don't care. I'll come to your house.
That's what I'm saying.
I know where y'all
That's dope. Like we're talking about other people. Like they would like.
First off, when it gets to some point like that, I don't think we're gonna be. I think we're smart enough to be like, all right, something is happening. We're just
we're the last
stay
class.
at each other's house
Yeah.
with each other. Like, all right,
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, we're
I
the
got
last
this
class.
here. I'm gonna just bring this here, and we're gonna just live with each other. Like, I don't.
That's what
Bro,
I'm saying,
remember
that
when I
We'll
thought I
all
was
sleep on this
wilding
living
2
room
months ago when I
floor
said,
right
yo,
here
we should
if
all
anything
just
was
get an
to go down.
Airbnb because they can't kick us out if we get it for a couple nights, and we should all get together and just get a big
What
ass
are you
mansion
talking
Airbnb.
about?
Why can't they kick us out though?
Because
Right.
legally, like when you rent a place like that at the time of the pandemic,
First
they
off,
can't kick you out.
Are we talking about apocalypse or a pandemic?
No, I was saying no, like
Nah,
just
we
like you
just
said,
saying in
like we
general.
would know. But I was like, bro, before because I was like, shit might get crazy. Like we should all get an
Are
Airbnb,
you
stockpile
telling me
shit
that
together.
niggas cannot? Niggas don't gotta like pay rent or something right now because I'm about to go get my money back.
You don't
Nah,
have to,
nah,
but you
these
have to
don't have
pay,
to.
like you have to back pay your rent. Like up until like August, they can't kick you out. You don't have to pay rent up
can't
until
make
August.
you leave.
But by that date, all that rent that you owe, you have to pay it or start a payment plan. So it's not that you don't need to pay rent. Eventually, that money you're gonna have to pay that money.
Yeah.
But right now, you cannot be kicked out if you can't pay.
Because you're in this out of work and type
Yeah,
shit.
I'm paying my shit on time.
Word.
That's when I still be paying my shit. I don't give a
My
fuck.
shit early.
Yeah, but my shit gotta get paid. I don't give a fuck. Niggas
But-
ain't about to run me up for some bullshit ass check in fucking August.
But think
I
of
was just asking.
Yeah.
really though, how would that? Niggas don't know how to grow their own food. Niggas don't know how to fucking.
Niggas can't start a fire or cook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know some people do.
I'm
I'm just
saying,
saying like
like,
general public.
That's crazy though. Like that's why I say the shit don't kind of put it in perspective. If they,
That's what you would have to pay.
because
for.
we don't do this, right? We don't make
You would have to
cell
pay
phone
to
lines.
learn
We
all
don't
that
do
shit.
that. We don't have the technology to do that.
Because honestly, if I knew some shit and shit was really going down like this, like
That's
I
how
don't give
niggas get rich.
nigga, I'm gonna be like, nigga, I know how to start a fire. Bring me like some water, some meat and shit, and I'll teach you how to make a fire, maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
Or I'll teach you
Maybe.
I'll show you what you need to get to make a fire, and I'm not gonna teach you how to do it.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to do.
You're
Literally, you can start
gonna have to
bartering.
come to the fire, nigga.
Facts. Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, you
That's
can
how
come
I'm
to my
moving
shit.
if anything go down like that, nigga.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like you gotta
I'm for
actually
my
learn
people,
life
nigga.
skills.
I'm bodying shit. I'm stealing shit.
Yo, looting everything up. Like, don't play with me.
And I'm
Ain't
bringing
playing
it back
fair.
to the gang, nigga.
Let that purge horn sounding. I'm not playing fair.
Alright, I think it's all nice.
It's
to-
kill or be killed, though, nigga. I might die. It's alright.
Well, things
You
ever
say
get
that
crazy,
until
there's
it's
nothing
time
else.
to die.
Nah, I don't. Come on,
Alright.
bro. We can't be on cam and talk about
If
it.
niggas chop your leg off, you know shit is getting real out there.
I already, like,
Lost your leg, you're right.
down for that.
So you down for losing your leg.
I'm down for it.
So let me chop your leg off right now.
Why are you chopping my leg off?
To see if you're about it.
No, but
I'm gonna let you chop my leg off.
I see where you were trying to get at, but also I know you see his point too. Like,
Nah, yeah, I'll take that, of course.
so I was like, wait a minute.
I'm saying, like,
No,
listen,
you can just kill me now.
if shit gets
I'm
down.
gonna let you chop my leg off, but if niggas get me into the position to chop my leg off,
You gonna be
And
looking
you do it, well, now you got my
I'm not
leg.
gonna be moping around after.
Now
That's
you
what
got
I'm
my
saying.
leg. Oh well.
You gonna be
I need yours.
fetty. You gonna be fetty neek.
I guess so.
Wow,
And
that's
I'm gonna
fine.
be in my wheelchair trying to smoke
Nah,
something.
you ain't getting no wheelchair. Where
Remember,
you
bro, I
getting it
asked y'all. I asked
Where you getting it from?
I asked some of
My
y'all.
money?
from? What your money gonna do? Where you
Buy a
go? How
wheelchair.
you gonna get there?
Buy a wheelchair?
I'm saying how you gonna get? Where you gonna go to buy one?
Online?
Nah, I said there's no internet. There's no service.
Oh.
Niggas chop your shit. How you?
I'm going to the fucking nearest school. Me personally, I'm stealing from the nursing home.
Listen, with whatever wealth I got, bro. You
You're gonna limp up to the nursing home and go steal.
No, one of y'all niggas is, bro. Y'all niggas fuck with me like that.
Alright, well,
How are you gonna know your shit got choppy?
So if
Bro, the whole point is that niggas is gonna get together when shit got crazy
You
like
think?
that.
All right, say
It's
they
an
cut all this shit
apocalypse?
over.
So is it apocalypse?
No, I'm saying.
Lacking on your way to dig.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's not
Say-
an apocalypse.
Not-
Shit is
not
I'm
necessarily.
FaceTiming you like, bro, come fucking
No,
get me.
there's no phones. That's what I'm saying. No
So
internet.
it's
no,
an apocalypse. Like
no, that don't gotta be apocalypse.
How you
There's
taking
no
my
phone
phone?
service.
It's right here.
No phone service.
no
man.
phone service, no internet.
Okay, I'm paging you.
There's no police. Are there police? There's still cops and shit.
There could.
Bro, the militias is
Let's
out.
raise
bro.
the stakes. There's no cop.
Yeah, but are we purging? Are we purging? Like, what
are the rules of this alter? Alright.
We gotta.
On this
Alright.
alternative reality, what are the rules here?
Is it full
So
out
I can
purge?
tell you how I would maneuver.
Like, is it full out purge? Like,
All right.
no
Okay,
crime,
let's
no
hear-
nothing.
All right.
This is
You can't be committed.
We're in a different reality. We're feel me?
That's what I'm saying. Are we in the purge?
No, listen.
we're in a
listen,
different
listen,
reality.
listen.
Who
No,
runs it?
no internet.
Mhm.
Somewhere in Chicago.
Shut the fuck up.
No phone service. You got your car and shit, but the little bit of gas. It's like Daisy. You gotta go around looting.
So
So
we're in
the
Chicago.
apocalypse.
That's not the
Somewhere in
apocalypse.
That's
Chicago.
no zombies. No zombies.
That's not apocalypse. Is the zombie.
No, that's not always the
Alright,
apocalypse.
bro. Alright. Everything
The
you just said is
that's a
legit in
zombie
Chicago.
apocalypse. The apocalypse can be like what was that, Mad Max, when they just ran out of all the water and niggas was just the world just ended over no water being happened. Like the apocalypse can be a couple of different things. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay, so it's not zombos walking around.
but it's the apocalypse. Like
This
this
is the end
is
of the world. is
We'll
happening.
call it the apocalypse.
this is
Everywhere
a
for
different
itself.
time.
Yeah, like just
Where we
every
don't
man
have
for himself.
government, where we're living off each other, we don't have resources, where the stores are bringing us resources, and we're living fending for ourselves.
Yeah. No, like the money. The
The money doesn't matter right
Yeah.
now.
Yo, this is really Chicago.
This is-
just without its fucking store. Like, for real,
Shut the
Chicago.
fuck up. All right, so what are you asking me though? What would I do in those situations?
Okay, yes, I'll ask you. What would you do in that situation?
Like, all right, explain the scenario.
All right, I'm gonna.
Am I waking up?
Wait. You got your leg chopped off.
How?
Nah, hold on.
That's the scenario.
I got my leg
They
chopped off.
They
And
gonna
then-
bleed out before
what
they
is-
even get
right.
half hour down the
Do I die? Like, do I die?
Like,
No, I told you.
Am
You're
I-
very neat. You don't got.
And I don't die, and I'm Fetty Neek, and I don't die. I'm Fetty Neek, and I don't die, right? Like, I don't die,
Yeah,
and I'm
you
Fetty
don't
Neek.
die.
Well, motherfucker, nigga, this is the
You staying in the house till
So
some
I'm
niggas
just
come
supposed-
get you.
No, I'm
Here's my
not,
question,
bro.
like,
I'm really not,
am I
bro.
close to home?
I'm really-
Like where
I'm
am I?
gonna figure this shit out, bro.
Really, wherever you want to be.
Yo, real
That's
life.
one thing. Like, I
in
can be
real life-
inside my house and I.
In real life,
it'd
where
be
you
easy
know
if
where
I'm
my
not gonna
mind is
die.
at right now.
If
You
I'm
know the
outside,
type of
that's
nigga
safe.
Hold
to
on.
get anything done.
What would you?
Like, also depends on like where am I? Like, if I'm
Right,
inside
there's a
my
lot of
house
factors.
and I'm not gonna die, then okay, I
I'm
have a
Fetty
chair
Neek
I can
with
sit
one
in.
leg.
But even if I'm outside on the street, I'm not gonna die after
You're
cold.
gonna run out of resources, are you not?
Yeah. You
It
are.
depends.
If,
No,
if,
you're
in,
gonna
the,
run
in the
out of
apocalypse,
resources.
and with one leg, you're like,
No,
No,
energy.
you're
you're
gonna
like
hold me
90%
Listen, niggas,
done,
Y'all not
bro.
gonna hold me down, really?
Listen, you're not gonna
I
know
take
where
care of
we
you,
are.
Freddy.
One, we
That's
not,
fucked
we
up,
not
bro.
in
You lost
pop.
your leg, bro.
Right, you
I'm
gotta
fucking
set
holding
the
you
rules
niggas
of
down,
this
bro.
alternative
Niggas think
reality,
you
bro.
filthy. I'm holding you
I
down,
didn't put
man.
their parents.
Listen,
In the apocalypse,
listen, where do we start out? Do we still know our friends?
I want
You
to
have
see
to
die,
die.
bro.
All right,
You
so
know, listen.
so if I lived on my leg get chopped off, I don't die, right? I'm still alive. They don't kill me. They leave out, and I can't make it to you guys if I don't die.
Can you make it? That's the question.
Why not though?
Why couldn't I?
I'm saying, but
From my crib to down here,
yes, you could
I
probably
can
limp.
crawl.
You could probably
I could. I would have
Cripple
died.
over here, yes.
But the
You
niggas
wouldn't.
don't catch you lacking again when you hopping over here.
That's not.
That's when you have to explain the scenario. That's what
That's more scenarios coming
That's
up.
more than just the problem. Like,
How many other people are on our times like, yo, we just ready to just
it's
kill
every
shit?
You thinking you?
I'm just ready to kill shit. First off,
Listen.
If it's the apocalypse, I done played too many games.
Yeah, bro, niggas gotta start dying, bro. You gotta start knocking niggas off.
Niggas
you
get too hungry.
Left and right, you gotta start knocking niggas off.
Niggas get too antsy. I'm knocking niggas off, nigga.
How are you doing this with one leg, my nigga? You got one
Prior,
leg.
no, we're talking about the mentality going into it prior to my leg being cut off.
Prior
This is
to
how
my
we're
leg
going
getting
into
knocked
the
off,
apocalypse.
I'm talking about they got your leg.
All right, I have a knife. I'll smash somebody's head and niggas kill or be killed. I guess.
How you getting full balance to swing a
There's-
knife?
I don't have to be full balance to swing a knife if I'm sitting in the chair with one leg.
Niggas is gonna break you the fuck up.
Bro,
Right
oh
in
God,
my
bro.
face.
Nah, that's not gonna work.
Right?
Nigga, think about this shit. Nigga, shit ain't gonna work.
My nigga,
It's not gonna work.
are you dumb, bro? You can still, you hopping around, you can still catch somebody with a good shot and fucking
I'm
stab them
agreeing
in
your
their
point.
neck. You can't do that.
You can do that, but listen, bro.
I've been agreeing with your point the whole time. I just know it's gonna be hard.
Nigga, all right, bro.
It's just gonna be hard.
All right, I guess.
No, I've been agreeing with your point the whole time. I'm with you on this.
I guess, I'm done. I guess.
It's gonna be difficult.
It's gonna be difficult,
be
but
hopping
don't
and
act
niggas
like it
gonna
can't
push
happen.
It can.
Don't act like it can't. All right. For example, we be playing DayZ. The niggas not
Listen,
running
niggas gotta die
side
in
with like a
apocalypse.
motherfucking can of beans and knock niggas out with smoke, niggas.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, listen, a lot of shit, yo, a lot of
Niggas
niggas
come
gonna die
through.
crazy ways.
Niggas come through. We all in here loading up our straps and shit. Nigga come through with the can of beans. Big, niggas dead. Now he got the shotgun in his head. Big,
Full can of beans, though. Full can of beans.
Yeah,
Knock
don't
somebody
forget
out.
it was the
Full
full one.
can of beans,
Don't
too.
forget it was the full one.
Heavy ass shit, too. Full can of beans. Yeah, that's some heavy ass shit, nigga.
Now,
Like,
the
think
baddest
about it.
part, when we was up in the airfield and this nigga got chased by all the zombies and got killed, nigga, I was sick at
The
you.
point I was making
bro.
is, listen, niggas don't know what's happening. They'll be
Yeah,
like,
but nigga, I know how I would move.
no, you know, yeah, of course. It's just natural instinct of how you were raised and how you were brought up.
Yeah, so like exactly, like nigga,
I'm saying just
it's kill or be killed, nigga.
I don't think it's necessarily killer.
If I'm
In
not
the apocalypse, yeah.
in the apocalypse,
Because, nigga,
if I
somebody
don't
gets
have
chopped out
nobody
for no reason,
if I don't have
killing
nobody
niggas.
to tell me what to do, bro, I'm going crazy.
Listen, all right.
Don't even look at me wrong in the
All
apocalypse.
right, the demonic
die.
niggas, the demonic niggas is talking.
Oh my god.
I would say, turn your life to Christ, and hopefully he'll get you out of the situation. But I'm saying I brought the shit up.
Niggas love Christ too.
I brought this shit up to say, niggas need to start learning outside skills for real.
No,
bro.
literally, like you have to learn. You niggas need to know how to like change a tire and like change the oil in your car and just simple shit like that too. Like you have to know.
Like I know it's hard for certain shit, but try and just some time out of the day, try and detach yourself from all the shit that you can't control. Like you don't have like internet and all that. Just cause back in the day, niggas didn't have internet, bro. We would make our own fun, bro. Like no
I
fun.
didn't get internet until I was like 17.
Just 10 years ago.
Oh.
I didn't play no online
More
games.
than-
I literally had. I
Yo,
was 17
put
when
one
I
or two
I
years
used to have to
ago,
walk up to
niggas is
McDonald's
23
and
now,
steal
bro.
Wi-Fi.
Bro, I'm dead.
And I know you was on the same. You was right
I
in.
ain't
I
had none of that
literally,
shit
I had to
for
walk to
mad
McDonald's and steal Wi-Fi if I wanted Wi-Fi, bro. Like I had no internet.
Niggas would all go to Ray's house, put the speed on 100 for FIFA, all be on one team, bro.
Yo, bro. And then remember when Ray's mom took the Wi-Fi out?
Nah,
That
that
was
was
the
before
worst.
we had the
That
Wi-Fi.
was before it was ever
Oh,
even
yeah.
there. That was B team.
I remember when Ray's Wi-Fi took
That was time, jelly, butter, peanut. You remember that?
Butter time, jelly, peanut.
like, yo.
Niggas was freestyle.
Like before,
No,
now Wi-Fi is everywhere. Before you couldn't even go nowhere near his Wi-Fi. Just even a few years ago.
Oh, you
Yeah,
that G
he was dead set.
Oh,
Oh,
we was smoking.
I'm crying.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's a throwback.
Damn.
I forgot about
I
that.
met the black team.
Was it?
Damn, you got food
What was
over
the
there?
first time?
Huh?
Slobbing, you
hungry.
starving.
He's hungry.
Nigga feel like he in apocalypse already. Damn.
Yo, literally talking about you got some food.
That's how he walking this.
You got food?
You got no
You have mad crust on the
I was gonna say you.
pile.
I'm
No,
not.
being
You
a
look
young
like a
nigga, I used to
nigga
be
that.
mad
You
big.
got bad feet.
I really don't. I used to be
You-
mad
I
big.
was
When I
gonna
was bigger, I did.
I was gonna say you look like a nigga that had bad feet.
Bro, I was
don't know why.
285. I was sweaty as
Like
hell.
ashes?
I had horrible feet when I was younger. That shit was bad.
Nah, you need to look like a nigga that would have bad feet though. Chill though.
The ashes.
No, my feet actually don't look bad,
The ashes.
Never.
bro. Like, it may sound crazy if you want to.
Nah, Before I
actually
knew
don't
about
got
like
bad
taking
feet.
care of my
Like, it's
feet,
wild.
like,
Hold up.
Nah, my feet are
Yeah, like-
important to me, yo.
Yeah,
So
bro.
in the
That's what
last
I'm saying.
segment, we gonna do a feet check.
Right?
Nah,
Feet check, feet check.
Jake
Niggas
will
do
be
a
quiet.
feet check. Niggas do a feet check. But like,
I do a feet check, nigga.
Like,
I lotion my ankles
before
and
I knew,
everything
like when
twice
I'm
a
like
day.
14, 15 and shit, like I'm 20, I'm 23 now. Like you feel me? I know how to take care of myself. You feel me? Like, we talk about shit. You feel
That's
me?
what
But
I'm
like what I'm saying, before I didn't know about like taking care of my feet. Like oh, you gotta like really like be on it like that. Like now, of course, like yeah, manicure.
Yeah, but like lotion
So
and
you
my
like the
shit.
stubbies, right?
Nah, like
Your shit just naturally look like they was jammed and doing.
no.
Oh, yeah, no, my shit's not jammed.
No. No, I just like didn't know about like naturally just taking care of your feet. Like
Just like doing all the extra shit that like we were just talking about. Like I didn't know that was
like, you
really
know,
a thing.
you know how you get up under your
Okay,
nails and you come clean your nails and all that.
Yeah,
Like,
because
you
young, you
do
always
that
do
shit,
about
like-
nails, your hair,
got-
shit like that. The
I
feet
got
was
it.
like,
I'm
whoa.
saying, all right, boom. Do you feel any less like of a man?
Hell no. I
To
feel
go
better.
get
No, wait. To really be doing your toes and nails and
No,
maybe your
bro, I just
eyebrows
told you I went and
and
bought
maybe
the.
your eyelashes and then maybe your fingernails painting them different colors.
Oh,
I don't think
painting
about
different
color. No. Painting.
Oh yeah, you're getting
Painting
crazy.
different
You always
colors
try to
crazy.
be like,
Yeah, you want to sneak that? You trying to
Do
sneak
you
that
feel like
shit
this
in.
regular shit that
You
people
just said 30
people are
different regular
people are
shit and then
grooming
snuck that
themselves
in.
and making themselves feel better to the point of
Painting your nails.
No funny. I
You
would
wanna
get.
be
I would
gay?
get one. Hell no. There's no. There's nothing wrong with that. That's you. That's you. Boo, boo, boo. I'm saying I would get one nail black.
I mean, honestly, that's whatever your swag is, bro. I mean, I don't care. That's whatever your
yeah,
swag
I'm
is.
not doing
just
that.
saying.
I'm not doing that.
That's what I'm saying. That's your swag, but
What ASAP
definitely.
Rocky say? I'm a trendy nigga.
It's okay. A$AP Rocky also said a lot of crazy shit too.
Nah, yeah.
Like,
No, I don't know. I'm just saying like.
I'm not A$AP Rocky. I'm Neek Bando.
I thought you was
Neek never go nowhere without.
I thought you was.
I thought you was just neat.
I
That's
thought
what
you was
said
Fetty
before.
Meek.
Fetty Neek.
That could be. That's kind of fire though, Fetty Meek, cause the Fetty the chicken dog, the shmoney.
I'm broke.
Oh man.
I feel like I see a lot of people like there ain't nothing wrong with liking to like wearing designer is always for it's gonna be somebody's always gonna want to wear something nice. It's gonna make them feel good too. But also, styles always like upon your own opinion and what you like is different. But also there's some shit out there that you know damn well you only bought that shit because of the name on it. And let's be real. Some of that shit out there be looking nasty as fuck and looking crazy.
And some of the shit only you know that you only gonna get from them.
Oh yeah,
What do you mean?
but that doesn't mean
Like,
anything.
nigga, that look is only gonna be from them. Like no matter who else, what other brand tries to copy it, you know.
No, that's not true.
I was gonna say you
That's
can make
how I
some
feel.
knockoff shits.
But that's all that it depends because
when you really looking to buy that shit though,
I
you gonna look at
mean,
the
when the
knockoff
rest of
shit
the
like
world just 2 years ago bought a whole ton of Balenciaga boat shoes, like Fila wasn't dropping them for 35 years.
I'm dead.
Like
well, boat shoes. Nobody wanted the felines,
Nah,
nigga, and that's the thing.
that's my
That's
point.
the point.
That's my point. Niggas only bought it because it was Balenciaga. They didn't like the design when it was Fila.
Nigga, it wasn't the same exact
It
silhouette.
wasn't the
fuck it
same.
was,
It was not the
It
same.
wasn't the
exact
same, but it was
silhouette.
the same fucking
Bro, you cannot tell
Because
me.
listen.
fashion.
There's this Chinese designer, right, that makes the same silhouette as every Jordan, right? And niggas still are buying the Jordans more, but the Chinese designer, it makes it with better material, better everything, and they cost more. Like, I wish I could just pull up the brand.
How much?
and-
No, I know what you're
Alright,
talking about.
how
I know
much do they-
exactly. I know exactly the
How
nigga you're
much
talking
do they
about.
be?
They be 400, 500. And niggas be buying them.
No, I get it.
But I
what I'm
mean,
saying
like,
is,
nigga, there's still niggas out there, like, they be like, it's not just about how much it costs in the name. Nigga, they
Well, that's how
they'll
that
still
even
rather
got
just
big.
grab the regular white ups. The same way niggas don't want to go buy the motherfucking off-white fucking ups. Nigga.
All right. And this has been a tremendous and
Niggas don't wanna
outstanding.
let me up.
You said what? I said I don't fuck with you.
He said you never let him talk.
Nah, I was letting you go the whole time. Nah, Ray said he
I'm going
wanted
to
to.
sleep. I'm
Ray
going
said
to
he wanted to go to bed. I was about to end this shit. Like I was saying, this has been another episode of us talking about absolutely fucking nothing. Maybe shit we shouldn't talk about. But that's what happens. And we're normal. Boom.